Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we'll be showcasing Kingdoms Under Fire 2's character customization. So this game has been kind of limbo for the past six years or something for people who have been actually following the game. After following his E3 press conference in, I think it was last year's E3 or the one before it. They were kind of announcing like a beta and things like that, and of course it didn't show up in the EU West or North America. So I kind of went into the Asian servers and kind of downloaded it from there, and I'm playing it through the Asian servers. Luckily, it's fully translated into English, so I can understand most things that are going on here. So we'll just go ahead and actually get into the game. So character customization. There's 3 classes in the game at the moment. You have your gunslinger, your spell sword, and you have your berserker class. Your gunslinger is more of your sort of well, that's a visual bug. It happens quite a bit actually, looking through the character customizations. He says he's reckless. The gunslinger always is very front line of the battle. He carries about like a pistol and a sword. You know, very kind of. I don't know what to say about him. They just kind of. I haven't played him, so he looks pretty cool. The spell sword. The spell sword. I know a bit about this because it was in the actual trailers. More of a caster class, more sort of support-like class, and more just bursting out damage as well, depending on how you build her. And of course the berserker is kind of the tank. He's kind of like the brute of the team, and he just kind of runs into stuff and just destroys shit. What's really fun about this game actually is the gunslinger is gender locked to male, the spell sword is gender locked to female, and fuck knows what the berserker is gender locked to some horn fella. So we'll just go ahead and look into the character customization itself. So the number of hairstyles is pretty good. You have 12 hairstyles to pick from. And looking into the actual character detail, if we can get a little zoom in here. Can we zoom in? Yep, there we go. Looking at the actual hairstyles, it's really good detail in sort of the facial designs as well. So just go ahead, click through these just to get you a general gist of what they look like. No, they're really good, really good. I like them. Kind of reminds me of Dragon Age Inquisition sort of facial look for some reason. Some of these are better than others. I just want to show you guys the sliders after this, which are absolutely hilarious. You'll see in a second. So we'll just go for a default face, and hair color, of course, you can change it to whatever you want. We'll go for pink, purple, of course. Also, pink eyes, to whatever color you want as well. These are Japanese games, so we don't really care. Of course, go up here as well. Guy's looking very cool at the moment, and of course we have to go for green lips. There we go. So these are just some different. These aren't actual starting items. These are just items you might find during your questing, possibly legendary gear at the end of the game. Because some of these just look too good to be early game items, at least. Following MMO standards. Yeah, these will probably be your starting gear. I just want to show you this. So you got these sliders. They end up doing quite a lot, but of course the face shape is kind of doing your sort of cheeks, your eye position. Of course, does what it says on the tin. This is just how close your eyes are to your nose. We're gonna go for space them apart, you know. No, we don't. Put them really close with each other. We want the eye length to be tiny, small eyes, and then of course to the point where you can't actually see his eyes. He's just constantly dreaming. This guy doesn't even know what's going on with his life, and he's constantly sort of intrigued by things with the raise of the eyebrow. And now he's just totally sad. He's just always sad. He feels like crying all the time, you know. So we'll increase the nose length there, and of course the nose angle has to be pointing up, you know, because this guy's a snobby little guy. Move on to nose height at bridge. That's just how much here. Those points out of the way. Let me just give you a better angle of that. There we go. We want it very pointy, man. So, wings of nose. So that's just your nostrils, to be honest. I don't know why we're using all these elaborate terms. Cheekbones, finally, something normal. Mouth position, high up as possible. Mouth size, very tiny. Lip thickness, they gotta be thick. Oh, the poor guy. He's having the worst day of his life. Chin position, he needs to have a pretty big chin, and for some reason we can't change the ear angle. Maybe that's a feature coming in for the next patch. So, following a book I've been reading recently where they name sort of royal blood after traits, we'll call this guy Soppy. Seems to be befitting of a guy that looks like that. So go ahead, create character. Oh, what the hell? Someone actually, what did you call him? Soppy 1. That sucks. But still, Soppy 1. Not the original Soppy, but Soppy 1. So that was just a quick look at the character customization. I'll try and do more in-depth stuff with the game. But thank you very much for watching, and I hope you guys stay tuned for the next couple of videos. Thank you.